Hey, you guys, it's Miss Shelby. I'm here to do your lesson 17, Solving Problems, part 2. So, Tuesday you watched lesson 16, and that was part 1 with Emma and James. So, before we get started, I want to go ahead and show you our problem solving posters. And if we were in the classroom, I would point to these on our back wall. Miss Sam has them in her classroom, and I have them in my classroom. So, this would be the poster, Problem Solving Steps. And remember, kind of a key thing is, how are we going to solve this problem? And we can think about step. Our S stands for say the problem without blame. And we talked about that in part 1. And then we're going to talk about the rest of these steps today. So just as a reminder, I'm going to go ahead and play our music video. It's about 3 minutes long. And we're just going to listen to it. And remember last time we talked, our problem solving step, the S is say the problem without blame from the last lesson. And then today we're going to talk about the other ones, TEP. So let's go ahead and listen to this music video.
Here's a great way to remember. Keep it strong in your head, yeah. After the storm of strong emotions, here's the way to solve the problem, yeah. I said step. I just remember to step. Oh, child. You say the problem out loud now. Nothing solutions that may work on how. Explore consequences, what would happen if. Now pick the best solution and make your plan, yeah. You got to step up to be cool, yeah. Give your power now. After the storm of strong emotion, solve the problem now. Now listen to me, all you good people. There's nothing wrong with strong emotion. But after you calm it down, you still got a problem, see? Now you gotta fix it. And you can. Oh, you step up. Let me show ya. Say you're in line and a kid come cuts in front of ya. Whoa, that make you mad, brothers and sisters. So feel it and calm it and take another look, yeah. Whoa, let me show you now. You see the problem out loud now. You both want to be first in line, no blame. Now think solutions that may work and how. Now these gotta be safe and respectful, no pushing, no shoving, see? Explore consequences, what would happen if. How will other people feel? How will you feel? Will it work? Now pick the best solution and make your plan, yeah. Choose it and act on it. You got to step up to be cool, yeah. Give your power now. After the storm of strong emotion, solve the problem now. You say the problem out loud now. Now think solutions that may work on how. Explore consequences, what would happen if. Now pick the best solution and make your plan, yeah. You got to step. I just remember to step. Oh, child, say you wanna step. You got to step. Oh yeah, step.
I like our new song. I don't know about you guys. Okay, so today you're going to continue learning about the problem solving steps. Last time you watched a situation in which Emma and James were having a problem, and we came up with a way to say the problem without blaming anyone. So now you're going to continue to help Emma and James solve their problem by using the next 3 problem solving steps. So let's watch that story again before we get started.
it's my turn.
Can't you just wait a few more minutes? I'm trying to finish my project. It won't take very long if you stop bugging me.
No way, it's my turn. Come on, you can finish later.
I'm busy later. Besides, you're not even going to work on anything important.
The game is important to me.
See? You're just wasting the time that I could be finishing this report.
You're wasting my time that I could be playing the game. Come on, it's my turn.
Just let me finish.
You're always hogging the computer.
You're always getting on my nerves.
Hey, what's going on here?
He's not letting me finish my report.
She's hogging the computer. It's my turn.
Go use a different computer.
All the other ones are being used.
Okay, I think you both need to calm down so that you can try to solve this problem. All right, that's better. Now, what's really the problem here? And remember, let's say it in a way that doesn't blame the other person.
So first, let's review the first problem-solving step, S, say the problem. So we're going to kind of talk about the non-blaming problem statement that we talked about on Tuesday on the last lesson for Emma and James. So remember, Emma wants to keep working on the computer and James wants to start his turn on the computer. Or we could say Emma and James both want to use the computer. Now, these are both things that we can say without placing blame on either one of them. Because remember, when we blame people, that's showing, that makes other people mad and, it's not very respectful. So I wonder what step they should take next. Did you hear me say step? That's how you can remember the steps to problem solving. You just reviewed S, say the problem. Now, the next step for Emma and James is T, think of solutions. When thinking of solutions, the two most important things to remember are that they must be safe and respectful. What does it mean when something is safe? So when something's safe, that just means no one will get hurt. And that can mean physically. So physically means like no one's going to get in a fight, like punch each other or hit each other or push each other. But also safe can mean that people are going to be safe emotionally. So nobody's going to be calling anybody names or something like that. So if someone is being respectful, how are they acting? Well, they consider how others might feel. They treat others how they would like to be treated. So think of a safe and respectful solution for Emma and James' problem. So some safe ideas could be that they decide that, Emma's going to continue to work until she's done and then James can wait. So let's talk about the next step, E, explore consequences. Let's talk about what a consequence is. So a consequence is can be both positive and negative. For example, what would be the positive consequences of studying for a math test? Well, you might get a good grade. And what would be the negative consequence of not studying for a math test? Well, you might get a bad grade. So when exploring consequences, you need to ask yourself, what could happen? Think of both positive and negative things that could happen for everyone involved in the problem. You also need to consider whether or not your possible solution will solve the problem. This will help you decide which solution to pick. Now think about what could happen with the solutions for Emma and James' problem. Now we've gone through the first three steps. So S, say the problem, T, think of solutions, and E, explore consequences. Now we're going to do P, pick the best solution. So let's check in with Emma and James and their teacher to see how they solved the problem.
All right, that's better. Now, what's really the problem here? And remember, let's say it in a way that doesn't blame the other person.
Okay, well, we're supposed to be sharing this computer. And we both want to use it. Now,
Okay, good. You're supposed to be sharing the computer, and you both want to use it now. Go over to the problem-solving corner and walk through the rest of the steps together.
Okay, let's see. Think of solutions. What are some solutions that are safe and respectful? You could wait until I'm done. You could let me have my turn right now. Okay, let's think of the consequences of either of these solutions. What's going to happen if we choose one of those? One of us is going to end up feeling angry or cheated. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to thinking of solutions. I guess I could take a break, do some research in the library, then come back and finish later, but I really need to finish today. I suppose I could give you some of my time. If I can just have 15 minutes, you can have the other 15 minutes of my time for your paper. Okay, what are some of the consequences of those solutions? Well, I would lose a little writing time, but at least I wouldn't be wasting my time arguing with you. And it could only help to get a little more research from the library while I'm waiting. Yeah, and I'd really like to check on my game, but your paper is more important, so I should probably give you some of my time. And I can give you some of my time next week. Yeah.
They did an awesome job kind of solving that problem. That's awesome. So today you learned and we talked about problem solving steps, T, E, and P. So for T, think of solutions. And what kind of solutions do you need to come up with? Now, remember, the solutions that we need to come up with are safe and respectful ones. And for E, explore consequences. So, what do you need to ask yourself? Well, you need to ask yourself what could happen. Remember, think of a positive and a negative consequence. And for P, pick the best solution. You need to pick the solution you think will be best to try first. If that solution doesn't work, go back to your possible solutions and try another one. So thank you guys for listening to Lesson 17, Solving Problems, Part 2. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and I love you.